What up, Laker Nation? It's your boy DTLF back with another pregame as the Lakers face the Golden State Warriors today at 7:30 Pacific time, coming up in a couple of minutes. So we're in the final stretch of the season. You know, it's been a tough one. It had its ups, but mostly its downs. And we're in the final stretch. So pretty much, you know, it's going to be one of those things where we just have to ride it through, guys. Three more games after tonight, and Bucks versus Lakers. Yeah, my bad. It's Warriors. I was watching the Bucks game. That's probably why. But I'll fix the title as soon as the video's over. But yeah, pretty much, guys. You know, final stretch. 3 games left after tonight. Lakers, what they have to do is just basically give minutes to the young guys, man. And that's about it. No matter what happens for the rest, look, we got Warriors tonight, the Clippers tomorrow night. We got the Utah Jazz, and then finally the Portland Trail Blazers. So we should collect 4 losses there to end. We're currently in the 10th slot as far as tanking goes, and in position to get a top 10 pick. So pretty much, yeah. So we'll see what happens there. But I want to see Caruso. I want to see Mo Wagner. All of them get 30-plus minutes tonight. All the young players that have any sort of potential, and hope for no injuries. Oh, by the way, we're playing Steph Curry with 20/20 vision now. Apparently, you know, he was kind of blind before. You know, he had blurry vision, I guess, and he never could really tell the difference because he was used to playing like that. So we're about to see what Steph Curry with 20/20 vision looks like, according to him. I'm not sure I buy that. I mean, how can anybody shoot so deadly from beyond the arc with anything less than 20/20 vision? But yeah. Anyways, no Kyle Kuzma today, no Tyson Chandler, and I think that's about it for the injury report. And of course, no LeBron and the rest of the players that were shut down. So it'll be interesting to see how we look tonight. If we could at least keep our head above water and compete with this team, I'll be cool with that. If you guys have any questions, hit me, guys. He said, "Who's coaching next season?" Absolutely no clue. I couldn't even guess a name right now, to be honest. It's too early, so I'm gonna wait a little bit on that. I'm about to get Runner overstabbed and covered in blood by these Metal Warriors. Okay. Yeah, I don't buy it either. Curry, just greatness. He said, "Hey, Dan, shout out from Sacramento, California. Enjoy your show." Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Sacktown. He said, "I won't be surprised if the Lakers win this game." If the Lakers win this game, I don't know. It would just kind of mess up our lottery odds. We have to lose out. We're in position for the 10th slot, and if we win any game, we could potentially slip all the way to the 12th spot. So, yeah, we have to lose out, and hopefully it doesn't happen. I'd be very shocked if the Lakers win this game. We don't have basically any star players playing. Any of our young core aren't playing, so we should get this loss, especially because they seem to be healthy right now. Dan, I can't wait until Luke Walton is gone. Also appreciate what you do. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm right there with you, man. If you guys already haven't seen it, I just dropped a video recently, you know, top 5 reasons the Lakers failed this season. There's going to be a part 2 to that, and it's going to be how they could correct those mistakes this summer. So, you know, stay tuned for that sometime this week or next week, early next week. I'll be dropping that video. So turn on that post notification bell, and hopefully you guys get to get here first. He said, "It's a joke because I know we're most likely losing." Yeah, I mean, if we win tonight, Caruso's going to have to go for like a career-high 30. So, and then everybody else is going to have to ball out. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I've seen crazier things happen, but at the same time, am I hoping for it? No. What's up, Dan? Shout to me from Compton, California. Austin Jackson from the 310. That's what's up, bro. He said, "So if not a first pick, who would be the best scenario pick for us?" Any top 3 pick would be amazing. But even just having a top 10 pick, there's plenty of prospects there that maybe we can get a steal. You know, maybe somebody could slip. So, you know. Dan, do you think we should get Dave Jorger as our next coach for us? Yes or no? I say we have to play the field first. We have to play the field and see who's out there before anything. We don't want to jump the gun and hire a subpar coach and having an elite field out there ready, you know, up for grabs potentially. Hey, what up, T? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So tired of losing and tanking, man. Shaking my head. I know, bro. We're all tired of losing. You can never get used to it, but I know that this could be our very final year. I'm not gonna try to jinx it this year or nothing. I thought last year was our last year of losing and tanking, but we're very close, and we're a couple of good moves away from actually being a good team, and I mean a good, consistent team. We're a couple of moves away, and that's where I'm dropping the video the next week on what we can do to improve this team moving forward, and pretty much all but securing a playoff spot next year. Greetings from Costa Rica. What about the draft? What would be the best scenario for us? Best scenario, absolutely getting the #1 pick. Whether we trade it or keep it, most likely I would like to keep it if we do land that #1 pick, but that's absolutely the best case scenario. Second best scenario is moving up to the top 4. Now, little did you guys know, under the new CBA, the top pick is split in between 3 teams as far as odds, and they all equally share split odds of 14%, and that's, I think, the Knicks, the Suns, and I think the Cavs are the top 3 teams that are in position to land, the first overall pick. That's 14%, right? Here's a little impressive stat for you guys. If we finish in the top 10 as far as, lottery odds, let's just say we stay where we're at. We lose out and we stay in the top 10 slot. If we do, we'll have a 13% chance at landing a top 4 pick. So we'll have close to the same chance that those teams that have been sucking and losing all year to land a top 4 pick. That's crucial. That means that, lottery odds, the ping pong balls can bounce in any direction. So as long as we stay in the top 10, we'll have a 14% chance of moving up to a top 4 pick. So we almost have equal odds to having a top 4 pick that they have at the top overall pick. That's not bad, That's not bad at all. So that'll be very interesting to see if we can move up, if we get lucky. I'll be wearing the Lucky Laker jacket, the Lucky Kuzma socks, everything I can throw on. I suggest you guys do the same on lottery night. I can't wait for it, guys. And I'm coming live for that video as it happens. So, oh, man, I pray that we can for sure, I pray that we can for sure land the top 4 pick. That would be amazing. But I won't be disappointed if we don't. If we still stay in the top 10, I'll be okay with that. He said, Lakers are playing the Warriors, not the Bucks. I know. I was just watching the Bucks versus the Sixers, and I accidentally typed in the Bucks. But I'll fix that as soon as the video's over. Thank you guys for correcting that. I appreciate it. So, Dan, did you hear that we can't live stream unless you have 1K? Yeah, I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers. That's a new YouTube policy. I don't know. They've gotten really strict. So pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much, I guess, what's required now, which is kind of sad because, it's harder for smaller channels to get up like that, He said, Jerry West needs to come back for there to be a change. Jerry West, I regret to inform you, will probably retire a Clipper because he's an older gentleman and, he's in the back end of his career, I think, in my opinion. And, I wouldn't hold my breath for that one. All we can do is hope that we improve. Our front office improves and they're able to make the proper adjustments this summer. Dan, is my cousin LeBron playing today? No, LeBron's out for the season. He won't see the court anymore. We're really trying to tank. That's the real reason, even though they're saying because he has the groin is still bothering him or whatever. But the real reason is because we're trying to tank. We're trying to keep that top 10 pick. Dan, did you hear that teams think Brandon Ingram has little to no value? That's crazy to me. Hey, they're all going to be wrong. If he comes back healthy, not if. When he comes back healthy, he's going to prove a lot of haters wrong. People were saying that, Tatum is the real deal and all this. But the funny thing is that Kuzma and Ingram both put up better numbers than Tatum. And I believe to be less of an opportunity because this was LeBron's year. He took the bulk of the shots and he had the bulk of the possessions. You could say the same thing for Kyrie Irving, but we had other guys handling the rock too, like Rondo. And we had, JaVale McGee kept getting fed early in the season. And we would have focused on Kuz and Ingram, they probably would have been up in the 20s per game. So to me, them downplaying and pretty much disrespecting our young talent is good for us because that'll put another chip on their shoulder and make them work even harder, not rest on their laurels. I believe. The Lakers are playing the Warriors, brother. Yeah. Again, I was watching the Bucks game, so I apologize for that, man. The media hates us, Dan. Absolutely. And I'm glad you mentioned that, Showtime, because they're doing their absolute best to persuade free agents to not even look in our direction. Just look at the reports. Rick Bucher and all these guys are saying Kevin Durant to New York is a done deal. They're saying nobody wants to play with LeBron. Reports are coming out that, hey, LeBron can't even recruit for his movie Space Jams and stuff like that. Stuff that's not even relevant to basketball, So it's funny to me how that happens. And it happens on the year that, that LeBron, didn't make the playoffs. Everybody's trying to pile on. So that's okay. Let them hate. Let the haters hate, man. According to Colin Cowherd, Kevin Durant is re-signing with the Warriors this summer. Again, everybody has a different report. That's why I say don't believe nothing, or at least take it with a grain of salt. Laker fam is always number one hated. Absolutely, T. And let me tell you, it's going to continue to be like that. Even when we win, we're going to be hated. People are going to cry that it's rigged if we win the lottery. People are going to cry that it's rigged if Kevin Durant or Kawhi or any big-name free agent joins the Lakers. That's what they do. They laugh and kick us when we're down, and then they cry, when we get back on top. So I can't wait to taste their tears. It's going to be amazing just to have them all crying on Twitter and just pretty much hating on us, man. I can't wait. What do you think about the reports that Durant to the Warriors and reports about Durant, about the Lakers office having a power struggle? Again, they're doing everything they possibly can to make this look like a horrible landing destination. Funny thing is, when LeBron was in Cleveland, if you guys remember, everybody was linked to Cleveland. LeBron could potentially land said person, or said person is linked to Cleveland. Now that he's on the Lakers, nobody's linked to the Lakers. Don't believe the hype, man. If players are mind controlled by the media, then they would, everything would be predicted. But remember, half of the stuff they predict, like 75% of the stuff they predict is always wrong. And that's because they can't tell the future. Nobody knows what's really going to happen. And nobody knows what Kevin Durant is thinking. That's why nobody predicted him going to the Warriors. So at the end of the day, I don't even think the free agents know where they're going yet till summer hits, unless LeBron already put in some phone calls. By the way, it was recently reported that LeBron is very confident in players wanting to play with him. So I still believe, reading his body language and all that stuff, that he already recruited somebody. He knows something we don't. We use tonight, but it literally goes in one ear and out the other. Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm used to all the hate, the media hate. The last 6 or so years has been filled and plagued with media hate. Even when we were winning championships, there were reports coming out that Kobe's selfish, that nobody wanted to play with Kobe, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, we didn't even have salary cap at that time to get somebody to recruit to play with Kobe. So we never found out. And when we did have the cap, it was too late. Kobe's career was over. He had suffered that horrible Achilles tear, and it was a wrap. LeBron James is toxic, and he won't take any of the blame. Again, let's give him one more year. I'm not jumping on the whole LeBron James's fault that the Lakers are not competing train. Like, we haven't competed for the past 6 years, so it's not a LeBron thing, in my opinion. In my opinion, they just have to organize themselves over the summer and make sure they execute properly. Don't try to take shortcuts. I got a video coming up for you guys. Ingram or Kuzma, let's be honest, one has to go, Dan. Well, if one has to go, then I'm probably shipping out Kuz simply because of Ingram's potential. I love players with young players with potential. And I'm not saying Kuzma doesn't have potential, but Ingram is a little bit younger, and he shows a little more versatility on the defensive end, and as well as the handles and stuff like that. So if I had to pick one, as much as I love Kuzma, and again, I've been quoted on this channel as the same many, many times, Kuzma's my favorite of the young core because of his mindset. He's aggressive. But if I had to pick one to go between both of them, I'd let go of my boy Kuz. But let's pray that doesn't happen because I want to keep them both, man. I really do. I know when they announce and let Luke go, you're going to go live. LOL, that's a must. Absolutely, T. Anything that breaks Laker related, I got you guys, man. Absolutely. It is my pleasure to share my joys and my pains that are Laker related with you guys. But I will be coming to you guys this summer over the playoffs. Even though Lakers didn't make it, we will be breaking those down for you guys as well. You guys voted that, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Dan, what do you say about Skip Bayless saying there is a possibility of Durant and Kyrie going to the Lakers or LA? I mean, it's not brain surgery, guys. Anything's possible. That's all that Skip Bayless is really saying. Anything is possible. He doesn't put it out of the realm of possibility. Is it likely? Probably not. But is it we can't read these players' minds. We could, read the tea leaves here and there and see body language. They leave us. Sometimes they troll us on Twitter and they'll leave little hints, or sometimes they just do it to troll us. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to be really, really smart about what we believe as far as rumors go, because there's going to be so many flying this summer. And until July 1st hits, none of the rumors are legit. They're all rumors. All right. And so let's wait till July 1st and we'll see exactly what free agents are really interested in the Lakers. Will we hold free agent meetings? Will we just sign players as soon as July 1st hits verbally, and then, officially sign them on July 4th, which is a moratorium period now is 3 days. It used to be 9. So that's a good thing. We'll know sooner than later. Hey, how you doing, Angel Lopez? He said he just tuned in. I'm sorry, man. I was just about to get off. I got to go get ready for this game, but I'll take a couple more questions before I do get off. He said, Dan, who you got for the finals? Who do you want to see? Honestly, the East is wide open. I don't think Philadelphia has enough playoff experience to make it all the way to the finals. I don't think the Bucks are deep enough, even though I like Giannis and Eric Bledsoe and a couple of those players, Chris Middleton. I don't think they're deep enough. My dark horse to make it to the finals is the Toronto Raptors. And out of the West, of course, I got the Warriors, unless barring any injuries or anything crazy. I think it's going to be Warriors, Raptors, and I think ultimately, I think if Kawhi is able to bring a title to Toronto, he's going to stay, or maybe not. Maybe he'll be a one-hit wonder and just bounce. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know who's going to win it. I think the Warriors have a dark horse shot. I really do. Kuzma's not playing, not tonight. He's out with what they say, tendonitis in his foot or something like that. I don't know. Watching this from Europe. I love you, man. Love you too, bro. I appreciate the support, man. All the way from Europe. That's what's up. He said, I'm sorry, I missed a couple of you guys' comments. Let me scroll up real quick. He said, DTLF, first of all, it's not the Bucks, it's the Warriors second. Did you see the links I posted in the last video? I did. I read the ESPN article. I got you. And I know it's not the Bucks, but again, last time I'll say it. I was watching the Bucks-Sixers game, and the Bucks were on my mind. So pretty much, yeah, I know it was the Warriors, but I posted the Bucks. I will fix the title as soon as this video is over. But yeah, I saw it, man. And look, Jeannie Buss is going to step out of the way. She's going to let Magic and Rob do their thing, and it's up to them to execute this summer. All right, no more excuses. We let Luke Walton rock for about 2.5 seasons or so. And now it's time for him to bounce. He didn't show much improvement. He didn't get creative with the lineups. People were blowing up my comment section after the last video I posted. You guys seen it, right? Most of you guys might have seen it by now. It was called 5 Reasons Why the Lakers Failed This Season. A lot of people were killing me about Luke Walton being the #1 option, especially on Twitter. I got a lot of DMs. And I'm going to quote one of my friends here. All right, you know who you are. And I read one of your comments. I forgot the name of the person. That's why I'm not giving them the credit. But you can always go back in the comment section and read it. They said, a great coach is able to adapt to his roster, not the other way around. Because people were hitting me up and saying that, the roster was injured. We set up Luke Walton to fail. Blah, 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 blah. No, look, Doc Rivers got his team to the playoffs, and they traded away anybody who resembled a star over there. They traded him away. They're basically riding Lou Williams' back. You mean to tell me LeBron's not better than Lou Williams? Come on now. Let's not go there. It's the coaching. And not just that. We had a lot of depth. We misused the rotations, just like I said in that video. We went small at the wrong times. And there's plenty of rosters out there that are actually competing without any stars. Seriously. Coaching matters. I mean, just look at the coaching job that Kenny Atkinson has done for the Brooklyn Nets. All right. Coaching elevates players. It installs the confidence. Look at D'Angelo under Kenny Atkins. And yes, I know he's in his 4th year, so there's a difference. But look at the difference between that D'Angelo, that confident D'Angelo, versus the one that played under Luke Walton. Big difference, guys. I'm telling you. It's all about opportunity, entrusting your players, and putting them in position to succeed. And so at the end of the day, that was my main reason for that video. The main reason we failed this year is because we didn't fire Luke Walton when we had a chance. When we started off the season really slow, I think, what was it? We started off, what, 3-7, 4-7 or something like that? We should have fired him then because everybody was healthy. But then everybody always finds an excuse for Luke Walton. Why? Because he was an ex-Laker or what? I don't know. I don't know why they find excuses for him, but the excuse then was we're a brand new team. We're just gelling. After that, it was injuries. After they came back from injuries, it was all Luke Walton is doing the best with all these egos he has in the locker room. I mean, he's always had every excuse in the book, and he was never able to make, peanut butter and jelly toast. He basically dry bread out there, man. And he has no emotions, and the list goes on and on. He lost the locker room. And so when we have a good head coach in place next season, I expect us to be a lot better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I truly expect the leap I expected this year, I will expect it next year when we have that right coach in place, because we had the talent. Let's be honest. We had the talent to make the playoffs in the West, at least the A seed. So coaching matters because every other team in the West has good coaches. Just look at every team in the playoffs from top to bottom, Everybody from Terry Stotts to Mike Malone to, Popovich, Doc Rivers, the list goes on and on and on. They all have good to great coaches, and that's why they're making the playoffs, regardless of the roster. But anyways, guys, this is going to wrap it up for me. Thank you for tuning in. Just a quick little pregame. The game's about to start. I got to go set it up. So I'll catch you guys postgame. If I missed any questions, save them from the postgame, or you can always drop them in the comment section once this video is done processing. So thank you so much. Don't forget to leave that like. If you already haven't seen my last video, go ahead and check that out. And we'll go from there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys postgame. Peace out.